What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you 5 of the easiest books that you can publish on KDP. So welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 of the easiest books that you can publish on KDP. Now, one thing I want to note really quick, and that is the easier it is to create a book, the more competition there's going to be. So let me say that again. The easier it is to create a book, the more competition there's going to be. So with these books, these are really easy to create. So there's going to be a lot of competition. So with that being said, here's the easiest books that you can create. We have notebooks, primary composition notebooks, normal composition notebooks, dot grid journals and sketchbooks. Now, why are these the easiest to create? Well, sketchbooks, practically blank pages. Dot grids, really easy to create. Well, with all of these just here, we can get the interiors really easily. And then with these ones just here, these different book types, that being notebooks, primary composition notebooks and standard composition notebooks, there's literally thousands of niches just within these 3 book types. Now, if you were going to go and create one of these books, I highly recommend using TangentTemplates. Now, this is a paid tool. It's a one-off payment of $59. I believe I do have a link for this down in the description, so go through and check it out. But on here, you actually get so many different types of tools which you can use, but then you also get all of these interiors. Now, if you don't have the money to actually pay for TangentTemplates, I still highly recommend getting it because it's one of the best tools that you can have as a publisher. But if you're limited on cash, then come and check out BookBolt's interior generator. Now, you can get here by going to Google and just typing in BookBolt's interior generator and you will find this. These are completely free. Now, from here we can see we got a composition notebook just here, a standard journal, and if you look through you'd find some more book types as well, and these ones are free. We can see that some of them are for paid members, but the standard simple ones like a notebook, composition are free, so you can always use that. But over here on TangentTemplates we can get all of these different book types. We can get the primary, the composition, the normal notebook, dot grids and sketchbooks. So if we go here, just give that a second, we have an interior here which is just blank pages with numbers, so this one is perfect for a sketchbook. Then we have college ruled and wide ruled lined paper. Now these two are perfect just for the composition notebooks because that's the 2 different types that you get, so we can easily get the interior there. Then we have the dot grid just here, and then we also have the story paper. So this story paper is perfect for a primary composition notebook. So with that, they have room to actually draw something here and then write underneath. So this is the primary composition notebook. So again, we can get the interiors really easily. So that's going to make it even easier to publish a book. So then, as we can get the interiors really easily, all you have to create is a cover. Now let's go back to here, because with covers, especially for like primary composition notebooks and composition notebooks, we can see through here that most of the time they're just a patterned design. Most of the time a seamless pattern design, and these are actually really easy to create just here within Canva. Now let's just go over to here, because this is something that I created a while back. I actually shared with you how to create a cover for a composition notebook. I think if we just go back to the channel for 1 second and scroll down, we should be able to see it somewhere. So just give me a second. Where is it? So I know it's here somewhere. There we go, it's just here. So how to create a composition notebook cover. Now go through and watch this. In fact, what I'll do is just link it right there in the right hand corner so you can see just how easy it is to create. We can create patterns like this within Canva, and then we can use that pattern to actually turn it into a composition notebook. Again, go through and watch that video and you'll see exactly how I made this, because this was actually relatively easy to create. Now again, this with the seamless patterns, there's so many different types that you can create. Now if we go back over to the examples here, like I said here, there's thousands of niches just within these books alone. So you could do some research over on Amazon, see what people are searching for. Some people might be searching for a dog composition notebook, so you could create this pattern all with dogs. Or someone might be looking for a pizza composition notebook, so you could create a pattern like this, all with pizzas, and then turn it into a book. Doing this is relatively easy. Again, these are 5 of the easiest books that you can create. Now, I wouldn't suggest just creating these types of books. If you're new to publishing low content books, then start off with something simple like this: notebooks, primary composition books, or just composition books in general, because that way you're going to get a feel of KDP, how to create the interiors and all of the upload process. Once you've got that dialed in, you can actually move on to a lot more detailed books like journals and planners and things like that. And one thing I do want to note really quick is that don't go making generic books. So don't just create a primary composition notebook or just a composition book or just a notebook. You really need to niche down. So if we look at the examples just here, on this one, it's dinosaurs. So this would be a dinosaur composition notebook. In fact, this would be a dinosaur primary composition notebook. Now with this one, this would mainly be a unicorn or a rainbow. So this could be a unicorn and rainbows composition notebook. You can see how that's really niched down. And the same with this one. I think this one's a primary composition notebook, but we have space stuff on there. So this could be a space primary composition notebook. Now again, there's thousands of these niches just within these 3 book types alone. Now I think I've actually done a video on niches for composition notebooks. If I have, I'll try and link that right there as well in the right hand corner. Again, I really suggest going through and watching the videos that I recommend, so that way you can get an understanding of all KDP stuff. Now, there's actually a lot more simple books than this that you can create, but for keeping this video nice and simple, I just wanted to share 5 with you. And again, those 5 being notebooks, primary composition books, dot grid journals and sketchbooks. Now with sketchbooks and dot grid journals, let's just put that back. With these 2 books, there's still quite a few niches and you still can make quite a lot of royalties, but there's just a hell of a lot more niches in these types of books. Now, anything is a niche. So that could be anything related to hobbies, anything related to jobs, sports, animals, pets. So I'm guessing with composition notebooks and notebooks, well, these 3 in general, people are going to be looking for animals, food, job titles, things like that. So an example would be like a pineapple composition notebook, a dinosaur composition notebook, a pug composition notebook. These are all niches within these 3 book types. And like I said, there's thousands and thousands of niches. So go ahead, watch the videos that I've recommended and let me know what you think. Please remember that because these 5 book types are really easy to create, there's going to be a lot more competition. There's going to be less competition in things like activity books, planners, journals, things like that. Things that books that actually take a long time to actually create. You're going to find less competition. With these, they're so easy because we can go to TangentTemplates. We can go to Book Bulk, we can go to Creative Fabrica. This makes making these books really, really easy. So because of that, there's going to be a hell of a lot of competition. But competition is a good thing and you can still make money. Anyway, I think that's all that I wanted to cover. If you already have these types of books in your library, then drop a comment down below. Also, drop a comment down below telling me which one of these book types you actually prefer. Mine are composition notebooks. I have quite a few now, and I have a few that are actually doing extremely well, all niche down as well. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.